Hi there. This is Renee from School of Herbal Studies, and Bob and I are on our way to the American Herbalist Guild Herbal Symposium. It's the 30th anniversary, and when we come out, we like to stop at places that we don't see the same kind of foliage and flora and fauna that we see at home, and to see how we can ID things. But I thought that this was a good time to talk about getting to know your plant allies as really human beings, even though that's putting them down. But if you forge this personal relationship with them, they reward you in many, many ways. So a couple years ago, we were at a certain gathering, and because we were authentic about what we were saying, somebody who was there who was a Native American is like, "Here, I want to show you something. You guys didn't know you had it here." Now we're in the Shenandoah Mountains, so we can find it here, but in Florida it's very difficult to find. So I want to show it to you because we happen to see it. This little tiny green leaf here, this is what we would call Partridge Berry. It's been for years called squaw vine, but we think that's probably a derogatory naming, so we choose not to use that. So it's Partridge Berry. It's a plant ally for us in many different ways, but one of the things I'd like to talk about is why we were able to see it. So getting to know this on a personal level showed us that it hid under all of this thatch and all of these leaves, and you really can't see it. Like if you don't know it personally, you wouldn't see it. But one thing I've discovered after sitting and sitting and sitting with it and speaking with it and listening to it like an elder, the partridge berry, is that it runs nicely right before and towards a slow going stream, not even a river. I've never seen it on a river. It's usually, if the river is there, very, very slow. And you see that this is running down underneath the thatch, like cascading off where there'd be runoff. And what you don't know is right on the other side of us is a small stream that has dried up. And so it was doing exactly what I've known it to do from getting to know it. And at home, where it doesn't really grow readily, it's important. And I needed it one time. I was desperate for it to help with a stop bleed issue. And I went to where it had taught me to go. And that's where it was. So it's so nice to be here and to be in this space and be able to look to it and it be in the exact same place that it's supposed to be. It's really important that we get to know our plants that way, and it's exactly where I needed it to be. So I just wanted to kind of introduce that concept to you about it growing in the perfect place, but getting to know your plant allies so you can trust them. Thank you.